Talk. I'm Mark Steffen.
I'm Michael Mandel, and
I'm Chloe Mandel.
Our special guest today on our winter show.
Right, she's an annual thing here with when Christmas comes along, so does Chloe. She's like Santa.
Thing.
She's like the Santa of this TV show, as well as this entire channel. You have a presence here.
Oh yeah, that's my presence.
That's the presence we like.
Presence is here. It is, we are in the middle of, well, tonight starts Hanukkah. It starts Christmas.
Christmas Eve.
We have eggnog here, which is what we're going to sample. We're going to do that first. She's going to sample this straight. This is not eggnog, it's nog made with almond milk. And if you're allergic to soy, if you don't want to drink milk, if you don't like, what is it that you don't like?
Does that have
syrup?
eggs? Yeah,
There's no eggs.
No high fructose corn syrup.
What do you think? Uh-oh. No more? Ever in your life?
You want to shake it up.
There's a good
It's real sweet, isn't it?
seasonal spice, very festive spice to it.
Nutmeggy and
Reminds
cinnamon.
me
Nutmeg.
of-
You know, there's ginger in here. And ginger is very healthy.
I like that.
Yeah, well, eggnog traditionally has origins as a medicinal drink.
As all drinks, especially gin.
Now, you like to mix your eggnog with a little toddy of some sort.
What our theme this week is 3 different things. We did this last year. This year we're doing different things. We have a 12-year-old rum that David Henner gave us for a gift.
Okay.
12-year-old rum.
Yes.
I have a 12-year-old Elijah Craig bourbon, which Don gave us, and Don Leslie, and we have Schwarzhag, which apparently is like Jagermeister, but none of us know what Jagermeister tastes like, so it'll be interesting. It smells good. It's got a great name, Schwarzhag, which means what?
Rhymes with nog.
That's right.
It does.
Hog.
So you could have a Schwarzhag nog.
Now,
And we're going to taste the rum because we're interested in this flavor. This is a flor de cana, which is actually flour of sugar.
So first we're going to taste the rum, and then we're going to add the eggnog to it and see how that works. That's quite a rum.
It's flavorful. Gosh, she's jealous. She's not going to do it.
I don't like.
It's not bad. I mean, this is. Well, I can't wait to taste it with a real drink.
I can't wait.
No, it's
Taste
not.
with that.
Here, why don't I pour it?
Very
No,
good.
do you know the amounts?
Yes, I do.
What's the amounts?
You said it's 1-to-1.
2 fingers.
Okay.
Here, let me do it.
Here, you
Okay,
can
she can
mark.
do mine.
So traditionally, in all the recipes we looked up,
Hold it.
it's
Don't
about
hold it.
1 part of alcohol to 3 or 4 parts of your nog. You could probably last a lot long. What? You got a lot of nog.
I got too much nog, but that's
Sorry.
okay.
Well, okay.
Still good.
It's got. It's kind of wonderful. If I like nutmeg, this would be wonderful.
I do like nutmeg. Nutmeg's very healthy for
It
you.
might be creamier. You know, I only have a 1-to-1 ratio, and you have a what? 1-to-4, 1-to-3.
Yeah, I got about 1 to 3.
I was the control subject.
Right. She's probably going to have to drive us all home.
I may try getting some of this. I got some kids coming in. They're 8 and
And kids can't drink soy, and they can't drink milk, and they can't drink corn
One of them
syrup.
can't have eggs. Does this have eggs?
No, there's no eggs in it.
Egg-free, dairy-free?
This is a vegan eggnog.
It's vegan eggnog because it's not even called eggnog, it's just nog, which is, from what you say, part of the tradition of British drinks.
What do they charge for one of these flagons?
That is $4.99 in Albertsons.
Very good, sir.
And most of your other ones, the ones that are like, the milks you like, which are made from grass-fed cows.
Macadamia.
They're over $5.
Ah, yes.
So this is a pretty good deal, and you don't get any poison. Hopefully.
Much.
Okay, consider you're done already. You want to talk a little and then?
Yes, let's talk a little bit and then try some more.
As I do. Oh, you have some complaints. This is Christmas, the time of complaints, and you were buying some kitchenware to use for this holiday.
I certainly was. I went to Bed Bath & Beyond.
Which is
I needed a 12-inch frying pan.
Everybody does.
What did you pay for this 12-inch frying
This 12-inch frying pan was $40. Now, I had packaging on it, so I couldn't actually tell that it was a damaged good. I don't know if you can see
You got to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you see that?
Big
See how it's dented?
Right there,
dent.
it's dented. And how's Alice feel after that?
Well,
Did you hit her with it? Is that what happened? So what is your action now, Mark?
my action now.
What are you going to do
return
with
it
this?
to Bed Bath and Beyond
Man, it looks really weird from there, too.
and demand I get a new pan.
Yeah, it looks warped.
What
It
they
is.
will do is, what they should do is symmetrically hit it on the other side, and then it'll be symmetrical.
Right. Well, I
And
mean-
that's all you care about.
I'm amazed it made it through quality control.
I'm guessing it got damaged when they
And
were
shipping. Yes, but see, my point is for all this,
It's
I couldn't
40
tell it
bucks.
was dented because of the packaging. That
Deceptive packaging.
right. Well, the packaging
Hid your
occluded
dent.
the fact that it had damage to it.
You know,
so
you can-
always check.
You can
Take
get
off
a
the
12-inch.
packaging.
You can get a 12-inch nonstick pan in Marshalls for $20.
Well, you get what you pay for.
No, you don't.
This is an OXO Good Grips. I like OXO. I also got a smaller pan while I was there, 10-inch.
Oh, I know about your smaller pan.
And so
That was okay.
Beware.
That was
So
okay.
this is your PSA of check your home goods when you're
oh,
buying
Here's
them.
something you even look. Do you want to? Can you lift this? I know you haven't been working out lately. You're going to lift this.
here's my
coffee
next
maker.
pet peeve.
This is Mark's pet peeve section. Our show and tell about what doesn't work
Look
on
at there.
Mark.
Well,
Oh,
this
for Mark, not on Mark.
this is the Cuisinart coffee maker. It has a coffee grinder on top, and of course the carafe is not in there right now. But it grinds the coffee, and then you can make your coffee with it. We had this for about 3 or 4 months until we suddenly smelled burning rubber, and the thing cut off, and it no longer works.
I guess you're lucky it cut off before it caught fire.
Exactly. We looked online, and there was somebody who got one of these. The same thing happened to them.
Oh,
They shipped it back to the good people at Cuisinart at their own expense. The people said they fixed it and shipped it back to the folks. They used it for a few days, and it went out again. Same thing happened.
do you use rubber coffee beans or regular coffee beans?
So
Don't use rubber coffee beans.
So if you have, if you're still doing your last minute shopping and you wanted to get somebody a coffee maker, I would recommend you not go with the Cuisinart coffee maker.
Since it is the day of Christmas Eve right now, you would be hard pressed to be looking for new coffee makers. It's a little late.
They've got
But
plenty of
everybody gets an espresso anyway. They all get the thing. I mean, because Danny DeVito
Those
and
pods?
George Clooney, they love it.
I don't like those; they're too expensive. Bed Bath and Beyond has all
this
kinds
is
of coffee makers.
if it works, it's okay.
We'll put that on.
Oh,
the break.
that's our.
But it fell off.
Minnow.
It like flew off.
What does that mean?
It doesn't. It means that you vibrated the table.
Yeah,
too
I
much.
did. And so
Okay, so we're done. Talking
done with
about
show and tell.
complaints. Are we done with our complaints?
I think we are.
What was I going to complain about? I can't remember. Do we have anything broken
What
in the
don't
house?
you have to complain?
Exactly.
Oh,
Now,
no.
this is the time for Santa Claus, and in the case of this show, I had to sign a sanity clause, because your father drives me nuts.
Except for the fact that nobody would notarize it because they'd go, oh, that's going to stay there.
So anyway,
That's why we can see
but-
Elijah Craig.
this is the time of season when a lot of homeless people are low on food. A lot of generous people putting together food packages.
People give food to people.
They do?
It's so cold. Everybody needs a lot of calories.
Tis the season of giving, and but next year, New Mexico may have our food tax back.
Well, it depends. We have Congress in session, or our House of Representatives, the
Yes.
first 2 months, I think, of the year.
They're calling it the tortilla tax because
That's
it's
a good name.
it's going to affect poor people. The Republican legislator up in Rio Rancho who's proposing we bring back the tax on groceries says, well, it'll be balanced out because we're going to lower taxes 8% on certain items like computers and printers and things. So,
Sure.
So poor people don't spend money on computers and printers, but they do
No.
on food.
That doesn't actually make sense at all.
That's a regressive
because
tax.
8% is what the tax is, sales tax, and so people are buying electronics who can afford it. So that's why this guy is from a town called Rio Richo.
Yes, exactly.
Is that it?
Right. So
What's
he
that?
wants the food. It was Governor Bill Richardson who took the food tax off, and prescription drugs as well.
And hold harmless is where we get money because we are not making money from food tax.
Yes.
If they want to tax somebody, they say we're losing money because of the oil production is lower, the price of oil is lower. You could still add the taxes onto oil, except the fact that Susana Martinez doesn't want to give us a gas tax to make her look bad. And also, Republicans don't like to tax. Well, if you don't tax, Where's your money come?
They just passed the cigarette tax in California. Did they do a cigarette tax in New
Not
Mexico?
recently.
Well, we do have one, of course.
We have a pretty high cigarette tax.
But less and less people are smoking.
The cigarette tax goes towards health care.
Right.
Which is
in
funny
California.
because that's what gets ruined by cigarettes. I mean, it's
I know
appropriate.
that's why it's appropriate.
We also are taxed heavily on alcohol.
How do you know? I just pay what they charge me in the store.
That's why you got to go to your duty-free stores in airports to get your alcohol.
In the airports
Las Cruces International
and in the
Airport.
border. And in the border.
Yeah.
Palomas.
Even El Paso doesn't have a duty-free.
So we're going to see what's going to happen with the food tax. The food tax doesn't make sense because poor people, everybody has to eat. Everybody has to eat. And rich people, okay, they buy more expensive food and probably more of it. I don't know.
It's a regressive tax. It's only going to hurt the poor people.
Regressive. You want to tax people, tax them on the yachts they're buying here.
One day I remember my dad saying, one of these days you're going to figure out how to tax the air we breathe. Well, they've finally done that too. If you've ever gone to like a Pickwick and you need to put air in your tire, you have to pay like anywhere from 50 cents to $1?
Yes, but
to put air in your tire?
I once worked with a guy who said, I want to buy one of those things because I want to say that I make money selling air.
Right,
but the government doesn't get, you get some money.
The people that sell the air have to pay the tax on the money they receive.
Right, but they're merely selling air. They're the ones who make the big bucks. 50 cents every time is it 50 cents every
50
time?
50 cents to $1, depending on where you go, 75 cents.
Depends on how many tires you have. I only have 3 tires in my car.
If you go fast, you can get maybe 3 of them done, and then it cuts out.
You got to be quick. So let's tax air more.
Hey, just as we're getting over this previous election,
we're not over it, by the way.
We're not over it.
We're not over it.
There's already another election coming up, February 7th.
Yes.
That's for the school board.
There are 3 positions open.
Locally.
I read part of it. One of them isn't contested because there's nobody running against them. The other one has 4 people running for it. And the other one, the person who has the position is running again. He's the only incumbent who is running.
That's in the Las Cruces School Board District. Now, there's 2 other districts also having the election the same
day. Who cares about that?
We've got the Gadsden Independent School District
and
the Hatch Valley School District. And they also have two slots open.
So we're not going to talk about it. We have plenty of time to talk about this. Because, first of all, Greg Smith's wife is running for one of the places.
For Mayor Pro Tem of Las Cruces.
Somebody from Alma de Arte is campaigning for another person, and I would believe either of them.
Well, how is it?
I would believe in voting for either of those two.
How long is the school board tenure? Once you're
elected? Did you remember I once ran for that?
Why don't you run again, Michael?
I don't want to because Mike Lawrence talked me into it.
Michael, you love bureaucracy and committees.
I have another ballywick to play with this year. The school board, I think, is 4 years.
4 years, that sounds
about right.
They stagger.
Are you grimacing? Is it 2 years? Is it 2.3 years?
She's grinching.
It's a school board thing, so the math seems like it should be 4 years. It's a pain in the neck.
Shouldn't be any less. Otherwise,
then I realized that the school board merely gets blamed for things, doesn't really get credit for anything. So.
No, the superintendent gets all the credit.
Yeah, and blame. So that's on. We'll talk more about that once we can have some of the school board people on our show.
We could. Occasionally we do interview people on the show.
And speaking of school board, you had the next topic as food poisoning.
Yes. Well, you have to be careful these days.
What about that?
You're making turkeys. You're making holiday food. You have to be very careful about cross-contamination when you cook. If you're doing a fowl, you don't want to get
mix it with the
germs with the.
And also, if you're Jewish, you don't want to mix the meat with the dairy.
With the dairy, you don't want to do that.
That's speaking of food poisoning.
Strangely enough, up in Santa Fe, the health department was having a holiday party last week, and they served a banquet of food to the people. 70 of them got food poisoning.
For the health
at the health department party, yes.
It serves them right. My God, that's pretty funny.
Their party is under investigation by the health department.
You think they'll find anybody guilty? It was Sylvia in accounting. She made the enchiladas with the Clorox. She hates us. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will be tasting the Elijah Craig bourbon from Don Leslie with this stuff. And what else? Eggnog.
And eggnog. We'll be right back after these words.
Yes. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Burke, and I have a confession to make. I have a serious crush on my workout. Hip, fun, and always a challenge. Jazzercise is the total package. It's the only workout that I've ever truly loved. Does it show? That's because I'm in the best shape of my life. What a difference Jazzercise makes. When's the last time your workout swept you off your feet? Find a class near you at jazzercise.com.
Celebrate, celebrate, Fiesta Motors.
Come and see us today and discover why our service is second to none. In business for over 17 years, we have the right car for you. When you buy a vehicle from Fiesta Motors, we do everything possible to ensure your satisfaction. Located at the corner of El Paseo and Main. See you there.
Celebrate, Fiesta Motors, where buying a car is always a celebration.
We're back.
We're back. Intermission. We gave the producer enough to keep him
busy
keep his
while we're
thing
doing
waving.
the show.
My daughter, for some reason, has decided she'd want to taste.
Because everyone said it tasted good. And
Well,
it's
he just said it
cold,
tasted good.
So I'm going to warm myself up with some
Okay.
bourbon.
We are in kind of a chilly studio. It's kept that way to
You
keep
could-
all the
Oh,
equipment
that's a lot.
operating.
Well, you put
Okay,
a,
we taste it by itself first.
first
Yes.
it tastes by itself.
You can pour some of that in mine if you don't want all of it.
Yeah, maybe you should, because
Salud.
it's the same stuff.
There we go. Okay, it tastes
It's got more of a complex aroma. What, did you just spit
I
it?
just
Did you
smelled
spit
it.
it?
No, I just smelled it.
Okay, that's. You said that's 12 years old, Michael?
It's got quite a bite. It's sort of like a fire breather thing. This is so
bites
mild.
back.
This is so mild compared to this.
Wow.
There are other
I should've
bourbons
done
I
that.
really love, like Basil
I'll
Hayden
live a
is
little.
good, Maker's Mark.
It's just
You may want to
got
try
the
that.
nog
Now we're
in
going to
there.
test it with this.
Okay, we'll do the Noggish.
Yes, nogs.
I'll tell you when to stop. Stop. Oh no. Okay. Wait. And okay. That is
I just want a little bit since
that
I
is
got a lot
a real
last time.
sharp,
Okay.
strong flavor. Not if you've ever had Maker's Mark. I don't like bourbon can be made. I think it can be made out of rye.
What is it? It's corn, right?
Or
is it
not necessarily corn mash? I think
Sour
it's
mash.
wheat. Sour mash is separate, and you can't necessarily be bourbon. Bourbon is in casks. Well, in this case, it's in casks for 12 years.
See, I don't like corn liquor, Michael, because it's not organic corn.
It's not corn. This is wheat,
Okay.
and I mean soybeans. You don't like soybeans?
Michael, that is
This makes
that
you
is curdling this.
This makes you
It is.
stand up and notice it. Whoa!
We'll taste the
Yeah.
last one right before we leave the air, because it'll take us this long to drink it.
Now we're talking about the nativity displays.
You know what? This mellows. This mellows. Oh yeah, we got to keep moving here. Nativity displays.
Well-
so we're going to have displays of the natives of New Mexico, which were the Acoma Indian.
There you go.
Is that what that is?
Well, creches. A creche is a nativity
creche.
scene. Now, technically, it's illegal to do it on publicly owned land, like the city hall or the
because-
federal building.
And what is the rule that determines that? Church and
Church
state.
first.
Separation of church and
Yes,
state.
church and
Taxpayers who aren't Christian shouldn't be paying for a Christian depiction. So,
We're not paying for religion. We're paying for government.
that's right.
This
but
gets better as it does.
but
get
many
better.
communities
It
are
does.
ignoring the rule and say we're going to put it up anyway. We don't care what anybody says.
Wait,
For
that
instance-
sounds like sort of fallout from the election, doesn't it?
Well, for
We
instance,
don't care what anybody says.
right, the town
we just
of-
do what we want.
Liberals.
We just do what we want.
Looks crazy.
Liberals?
No rules.
Oh, no rules.
No rules.
the town of Belen, New Mexico. Belen
whatever you
means
want.
Bethlehem. They have one. They've been having it for years, and they vow they will never take it down. Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. They say they're not going to take theirs down, and they don't care what anybody says.
Las Cruces is named after crosses.
That's right. They're
But
all
we
over
don't do
town.
it because we've already had flack from it being named after crosses.
Well, here in New
Remember?
Mexico, you can get away with anything. In Roswell, there's the Ten Commandments are outside City Hall.
And what's the first commandment? There shall be no other God before me. And there's the birth of the second God. Right there.
It's all-
We don't want to get
it's all
involved in that, though, right?
contradictory.
Yes. Because that's
Hey,
why.
tortillas.
Oh, look at that, tortillas.
Oh.
What are we doing?
Taxing Christmas.
Somebody is lost in his
So,
numbers.
nativity
Oh,
displays.
look how he shifts into a sort of a easy, non-political thing.
Got us off
Renews. Isn't he from a foreign country?
Well-
Should he be restricted? Isn't Thailand Islamic
Well,
or a Buddhist?
who knows? But
Thai food is good.
Mr. Khan, who's the new owner of Renews, has big plans to upgrade the food and the service and your whole experience in the restaurant.
How do you do that? Do you get better quality food?
Yes, and that's what he's doing.
And where do you get better quality
service? You hire people.
You teach people something?
Yes.
That would be good.
Right, and you train your people. He's got kitchen staff and cooks that are being trained with a consistency that you don't see in Las Cruces.
You and the Libbies both like Renews a lot.
I don't like Renews a lot.
You go there often.
Are there any other Thai restaurants?
Yes, there's one in Mesilla.
There's one other in Mesilla.
And that's about it. But they're connected.
Yeah, I called up last week to order food, and
this hit me.
For the first time, I realized it's under new management, new ownership. So I spoke with Mr. Khan, who's the owner.
Renewed their...
Yeah, renewed. Renewed.
Yes.
So it's going to be somebody else's Thai
That's on
restaurant.
Picacho, just west of Valley Drive.
Yes.
And
are you saying to try it out?
I recommend it.
Well, we try to tell people new places. You know, speaking of somebody else who has reimagined themselves, Cafe A Go-Go has been in business for at least 8 years, and it was started out doing slightly...
various owners, right?
Yes. And these owners have had it for a couple of years. They're now doing it as a gastropub. They have craft beers, and I guess there's no such thing as theoretically craft wine, but good wines. Right. And they have things. I don't know if you've ever been to Hoppy Monk in El Paso.
I haven't been there.
They're a gastropub. We've been to a gastropub in Pasadena. Do you remember that? Gastropubs are pretty good.
Yes.
It means
of course they do.
Even their hamburgers are like awesome.
Well, Renews will be applying for their beer and wine license for the first time ever. So, but knowing New Mexico, who knows how many months that's going to take.
Yeah, who drinks Thai wine?
Were
you going to say something?
There's
Thai beer, that's right.
Yeah.
Singha. Were you going to say something about gastropubs?
Gastropubs are like fancier barn grills. Like, it's like
kind of a gourmet fusion.
And it's, you can trust they care about their food enough.
Right. To charge you that much extra.
More.
So, yeah.
Yes.
But
now,
you know, these days.
Hey, this is Christmas Eve.
What's that? It is?
If you're watching the show on Saturday, it's Christmas Eve.
And Hanukkah Eve. We just want to make
and
a
Hanukkah
parallel.
Eve.
There's no Hanukkah Eve. Hanukkah
is
night.
Hanukkah, yes.
Yeah, first night of Hanukkah is what it is.
Right. But tonight over at the Mesilla Plaza and all around Mesilla, it's Luminario night. And if you've never seen it, I recommend you go over there because it's not just around the plaza. It's up and down Highway 28.
It is really wonderful.
And they turn the lights down. And
you can go there. You can go to La Posta.
Go have dinner first.
If you're planning on going to La Posta, you should have made your reservations last month. If you're going to Double Eagle, you may have the same problem, but you could stand around the bar. They have a great bar. Where else can you go?
Get some hot cocoa.
El Patio.
But if you are lighting your own luminarias, tie your hair back.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because your hair can
catch fire. Especially if you have hair product in it.
Yeah, especially if you have hair product.
Did that happen to you?
That happened to me.
To you? Yeah. Really?
When I was in middle school, maybe.
Really?
So just be careful.
Now I hear about it.
There's a lot of things that can go wrong during the holidays.
That's a good warning. And
a lot of things. Be careful is what I'm saying.
Or you
and a lot of things
like
go wrong.
electric light luminarias. You could use those like a little battery-operated candles.
That works
and then
good.
Put them in a bag, and then
can you bring that coffee machine up? You could use that coffee machine as a luminaria now. You just put a little candle on top, and it'll work as that. So you can't really complain because maybe you don't have a coffee machine, but you have a Candelaria.
You should just buy them. And also on
I'm
Mesilla
Italian.
Plaza.
I use my hands.
Mesilla Plaza on Monday nights.
What kind of crazy thing is that?
There's also holiday doings going on there at Mesilla Plaza.
Menorah lighting.
Big menorah lighting, 9-foot tall menorah. They say it's the largest one in New Mexico.
Oh yeah, this is an old traditional one
with the Maccabean lions, right?
Yes, because
that was on their shields.
Crest of the.
This will be the 7th annual menorah lighting in Mesilla Plaza. It's at 4:30 p.m. Monday.
But it's probably the 25th hundred. Yeah.
If you miss the first day of Hanukkah, you have 7 more days of Hanukkah after that.
So every night you add a candle.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
At least celebrate one of those nights.
Absolutely.
And I think that there was the Obamas went to a early Hanukkah thing and remarked on, well, Hanukkah means dedication, and it's a holiday that reminds us of the dedication of our ancestors.
Well, we fought against people who fought against people who were trying to enslave us, people who had a government that we didn't approve of.
40 years in the desert, you wandered.
That was ages ago, and that's why Jews don't like to go camping.
That's why to this day Michael will not buy an Egyptian car.
I never buy Egyptian cars.
And also,
nor do I go camping, because after 40 years, it's enough
Get
already.
me out of the desert.
It's enough already.
Monday night, though, there will be live music. Laser Lloyd will be performing. Laser Lloyd.
Yes, and that's the Chabad temple, and Rabbi
Schmuckler.
Schmuckler is, Barry Schmuckler is doing that. There's going to be free food and hot cocoa? Coffee? Maybe schnapps, if you're lucky, because Jews like schnapps.
Oh, tonight at Messiah Plaza, they've got free hot cocoa.
Really?
Courtesy of Andelay's restaurant.
Oh, that's cool. Free burritos?
You mean tonight,
Tonight, Saturday night.
Tonight,
Saturday
Christmas
night.
Eve.
Oh,
we're on Saturday night.
Oh, tonight.
Saturday.
So one of the things that people love on Christmas is tamales, especially from Roberto's.
Holiday tamales.
Roberto's main factory had an accident, burnt down a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, no.
And
Yes,
but I'm guessing they have enough tamales to go around, and tamales are great.
Let's hope.
Who?
Now,
Holiday burger?
yeah, hey, if you want a holiday burger, all you have to do is go out to Jake's in Doniana. Hi, Jake's. And,
What's the holiday burger?
It's a burger. you
Red and green chili?
Red and green chili.
Sounds
okay.
good to me, man. And so they're out there in Doniana
Jake's
on Thorpe
Cafe.
Road.
Is that a real picture of it? Because that looks pretty good. If you want to go to a destination restaurant.
Wait a minute, I'm not done with Jake. 641 Thorpe Road. By the way, Jake's mother, just Judith, who's an old friend of mine, had her birthday this week. Happy birthday, Judith.
This week, huh?
Judith.
She's a Sagittarian. She must be a lovely person.
She's very nice.
Unlike you, who has nothing to do with Sagittarius.
Well,
You were formerly Scorpio, and now you're like
I'm not a
Cancer.
Sagittarius,
I know
but many
you're-
of my friends are.
Yeah, you call them friends. What time do we have? Oh, look, Gonzalez Landscaping. You know, nobody thinks about their yards during the winter, which is a great time to do your landscaping. You get somebody there to do it, they'll be there.
Go see Mr. G. You can get up to $100 off your first job with Gonzalez Landscaping. And
Not sure where to start?
they give you free cactus as well.
Want it done right the first time? Go to Gonzalez.
They're out there on, Highway 7.
Way the hell out. But also, they do rock walls.
Oh, yeah.
You
Tile
could-
work outdoors.
What else?
Rock wall installation and repair, one-time landscape maintenance, sprinkler system installed and repaired, water features, dirt
need
work,
that.
leveling and grading, all types of concrete work, full-service tree and shrub pruning, patios, brick, flagstone, and concrete, stamp, color, and seal removal and replacement of dead plants.
So
and
anything you can imagine
weed
with
control.
landscaping.
This is why we taught you to read.
Weed control.
Pesky.
What's this about? Up to $100 off?
You get $100
First job?
off on your first job.
Get in there.
Make your first job really big, because
Right.
that's where you get the $100 back.
Now, you're watching the Las Cruces channel.
Ooh,
which
we
is the
didn't
only
taste
one
this.
in
Wait.
town. Oh, yeah, we got to taste this.
Oh, we're not done. Are we done?
We're
You
getting
guys
close.
haven't talked about
We're getting close.
We're getting close.
News?
We didn't talk about any news.
what else is happening.
We're going to
guys?
try
You
this.
do that, now.
This is, you're not
I'm
ready.
not
Are you
gonna
ready?
try that.
The Las Cruces channel
We might just do this straight.
is the only channel in town, and it shoots at the Las Cruces Studios,
Schwarzhog.
right
We're gonna
which
here.
is
taste
the
it.
only studio and backlot in Las Cruces.
Whoa, this is great. This stuff is great, isn't it?
Ooh.
It is
Like
good.
it?
Yes.
Good?
I don't know how good it's going to be in that,
It will be good, because I tasted this at home because I was afraid of bringing it in.
but
I'm going to do one-to-one, sort of. I know.
Oh, we're getting splashed.
so if you've
We are
ever
getting
watched the
squashed.
show,
We're going to taste some more
you know we love
Schwarzhog.
the taste. Bye.
Happy holidays.
Happy
Happy
holidays.
holidays. Thank you, Chloe, for being on the show.
Thanks.
Ooh, this is really good.